First time ever doing anything like this, so this is the phone that I grabbed. This is an AT&T phone. Cord's right here to it. So right now, all that I'm going to be working with is this phone right here. I'm not going to need this base. Then for the phone, I'm going to have this cord connected into it. I was going back and forth on if I wanted this cord to actually be connected in, because it is like the movie. It is like in the movie how the cord is connected and it comes right here. But I'm really deciding on if I just want to stick this into it afterwards and figure out some way like that. But this is gonna be my first time doing it, and right now, so since it's my first time, I'm just gonna go with having the wire out. And so I got the wire like this right now, and that's what I'm gonna try doing it with. So in this episode, what I'm gonna be using is DOS molding clay. So I'm gonna be using that to build the mouthpiece out. So we'll see how it is. Wait till next step and we'll get going. So let's get to it, see how it turns out. I'm gonna just start with coating the bottom around the whole thing. So I don't know if you guys worked with it before, but I use a little bit of water just to make it smoother and all that fun stuff. And I'm just gonna put her around the phone. Start doing it. Okay, so it dried up, and as you can see, I dropped a layer of red on it. Looking slick so far, but my dumb self should have did the layer of the skin first. So I'm gonna actually do that, and all I'm gonna be doing is painting it on. So it's gonna be a little process and detail that I needed up close. So let me show you guys how it looks after this. Alright, so this is the first layer of the acrylic flesh that I used. Not looking too bad. You can still see the white spots a little bit, but I'm gonna go back over that with some red. So now I'm gonna move on to using the flesh yellow to darken it up a little bit. So let's move on. Alright, so just finished up with darkening it up. Let me get this out the way. Show you guys a little bit. So I darkened it up. Got the skin tone a little bit to where I want it. So the skin kind of looks dirty. I did a mixture between those two. And I kind of like how it came out. I don't know if you guys can see the detail in it. But it's a little bit more skin tone now. Like not so clean and light. So next what I'm gonna do, I'm going around picking out all the little spots, gonna darken them up, and then I'm gonna get back to the red. So then I'm gonna put another coat of red on all the spots that I got some on, and then probably hit it with a lighter, maybe a little pink airbrush, a little pink on there, and then we'll see where we are from there. So on to the next. Alright, so here we go. So far this is after he was painted. I actually took out the tongue. The reason I took out the tongue is because I want to put some hot glue in the back and make it really stick in there, but I wanted to get inside the mouth and make it look real nice in there to where I wasn't missing any spots, and get real deep in there. Right now I have the tongue is drying. This is the tongue so far. So I put the nice layer of Mod Podge. I chose the Mod Podge that the glossy Mod Podge. So that's how it's looking so far. And right now I'm gonna hit this with Mod Podge. I went through, did some takes on it, and got it to my liking. So right now what I'm gonna do is hit it with the Mod Podge and put a nice layer. And like I said, I'm using the gloss Mod Podge because I want this one to be shiny and nasty looking. So let's get to it and I'll show you once it's almost done. We're almost there, guys. Stay with me. Wow, bah, bah, bah. Finally finished, and the details came out real nice. I still gotta make a little faceplate for it for the Freddy Krueger, but if you guys look, I got the meat to look all shiny there. Let me back up a little bit. See how that looks. So I like how it turned out. I went with the look from the first movie. The first movie had no teeth. And then the tongue was lighter on the movie. But I added little veins, if you guys can look right there. Little veins in the bottom of the tongue just to give it a little bit more detail. And I even bloodied up the where the cord's coming from. See, like that right there, like how that turned out. The color, wanted to give it a little shine. But all around, I really like how the tongue turned out. Might have gone a little bit lighter on the tongue color compared to what the movie shows, but all around, I am happy with this. This is the first one that I've ever done, and it's already sold. So make sure you guys catch the next video that I'll be dropping soon. I'm coming back hard. I stopped for a little bit, got 4 wisdom teeth pulled and everything, so I haven't been dropping any videos for the past 2-3 weeks. And now I'm about to drop quite a few. I got a lot of fake versus reals coming up and some regular unboxings, so make sure you stay tuned, and like always, like, share, and subscribe. This is Collection Dimension. I'm out. Peace.